Holloway coming out of the locker room firing.
You'll see the step back. That's what we talk about. The skate dribble, trying to get some more room, and you'll see Holloway going up. He also fought balance, unbelievable burst, anticipation skills, great feel out on the floor, can hurt you from the inside, hurt you from the outside, but where he excels is in transition. I've been so impressed with his awareness out on the floor defensively, and I tell you, you put your hands down against that young.
Any conversation as far as a lead guard and what he does for his ball club. The three, the smile, his will to win is off.
Spin on the basketball. Now this is almost in the ridiculous class because watch how it dies up there. It hits and it just goes flat for a second. The air out of the ball, but to the better.
He's been tooting his horn here today.
Formerly known as Terrell, the ability to, he's got the complete game, can put it on the floor, can shoot it with deep range, tends to have a sense of exactly what's going on in the game. Terrific passer, uses the bounce to be able to get in the lane, knowing that it's
Holloway so good, has the basketball on the string like a yo-yo.
And wow, what a quick little snapback. Jawan State and the freshman can't keep his feet in front, broke his ankle.
Watch this nice cut right here, down inside. Holloway went right through that double screen.
Take a look at this now. You see, if you're Deontay Vaughn, you got to pick your poison. If you go under, you get in the jumper. You go over, you allow Holloway to turn the corner. Holloway took what the defense gave him and hit a 17-footer like it was
10-point goals for Vanderbilt if Holloway and Lyons don't play as well as they have in the second half. Those two guys are not going to go.
As to Holloway goes, so does the Xavier team. He's their leader. He tries to get to the basket, but he also can shoot the three. The other thing he's been doing a better job as of late is getting his teammates involved on the offensive end. And against Dayton, he was spectacular. 32 points, player of the game.
With 20 points so far, Pete, he's also been dishing the ball around.
He's dominating the game, knocking down threes, getting to the lane, getting to the free throw line. He's a special point guard.
Not only is he shooting from the outside, but as you saw a moment ago, he's shooting from the inside. Then he takes an extra step back beyond the arc. And even over the top of a bigger player. Nobody today on any of the teams had the night that Holloway had. I mean, it was just absolutely incredible what he was able to accomplish. 31 points.
Yep, 31. And now if you're... It's been the whole time getting the ball in the paint and knocking down the shot. It's nice to see Terrell Holloway coming back the 2-week layoff and really doing a great job of running this team. A steal, an assist, acrobatic play, all in one. I think Terrell Holloway had enough. Got to continue doing that. Look at right there. Nice hands by Holloway.
Got numbers. Got Brown. And one.
And here's a perfect example. Terrell Holloway, outstanding, a little more room to get to the rim. Another dish off. That's that pick and roll play we showed you. And then, of course, he has that ability to knock down the long ball as well.
Raymond, which is his forte, and Holloway from deep. 3 for 5.
Back. And he's using it with his explosiveness off the bounce. An ability to knock down.
Nice job here in the second half. You'll see him come around, and then he slips. He goes down. They could have called him for a travel, but he just followed through it and watched the ball. Good focus by Terrell Holloway.
Are you serious?
That's a good omen for the Musketeers because that's a tough one.
Well, you can't stand around and that ball reversal. Find that seam, and here you see the little guy from Long Island finish
on the inside, but the guy who they were so concerned about coming into this game such a creative scorer, can beat you in the post, beat you off the bounce, but he's terrific at being aware of where you are defensively and being able to create a little space.
We'll take another look at this. Well, to Holloway. Oh, that should be a bucket.
Holloway, when he takes over, you see the head fake. A lot of gyrations, and then that's just hard to guard because he's quick, and then he steps back. And Holloway thinks that he can take the basketball from David Stockton. David's going to have to be tougher with that basketball and know that Two's going to try to steal it. We said going to break that Holloway he was a little quiet in the first half, John, but now all of a sudden he's come to join the party, aggressive defensively.
It's a mini run to Holloway. Hot hands defensively. and strong around the rim.
Aside, Holloway putting on a show.
Holloway, the ability to change speeds and direction.
Here's Holloway off the free screen, able to knock it down over Yancey Gates.
Holloway leaves it for Love.
You can't play much better defense than that.
It's the best. And I mean, it wasn't like he was in constant motion. He stopped to get his legs underneath of him, and then went up. Look at that. Can't do any better.
31.
Kansas State has led by as many as 15, but Xavier finding their rhythm. Deep jump shot, Holloway, and buries it.
And they set it up well because your point guard has to make a decision. Does he fight over balls?
But he wears 52. We'll talk more about that as the evening goes on.
You think he's an offensive lineman?
There we go.
Off Reed to collect the loose ball. They're doing a nice job of keeping St. Louis out of the middle. Holloway sticks the
Shot clock at 5. Holloway with his fader. Oh, boy.
Of this team, and you've done something. But so far, no one's been able to do it. Holloway has great control and confidence. He has struggled the entire game, much like he did at Vanderbilt on Monday. He and his partner.
Congratulations to Doug Hochschild. You see Holloway, he does not want to end his season.
Holloway will keep this to the last second.
2 seconds to go.
Holloway, he's just so good off the bounce, and because of his balanced game, John, you have to respect his
Report on Kevin Anderson. First half, tremendous job just getting up in his grill. Second half, leaving him wide open.
Head in front of his feet.
Holloway with it.
And against the top scorer for Xavier, averaging 20 points per game, 10 to shoot. Holloway, the bump, fade away, rimming down for Holloway.
Boy, he got that bump, and it turned into be the right step.
They got the look they wanted. Just couldn't get it to drop.
Freeze on the baseline. Knocks down.
Holloway for 3. Yeah. Acted in defensively. Holloway, NBA range, you bet.
Drives, kicks. Holloway, finally a good look. And pure.
Fox Sports. Watch Holloway right here. They may have gotten away with one right there, but still...
Kansas State out rebounding Xavier so far 13-8. A deep jump shot goes.
Floor. Xavier, thanks to the Holloway deep 3, in front by 4.
Michigan was turning the ball over. 18 turnovers, and Michigan capitalized on it. 23 points. And really easy transitions. 12 to shoot.
Welford sitting on the bench, so they can't go to him.
Holloway right past Gates.
In the first half by both teams. Right here, free side.
Tough pass to handle by Love. Sets up the screen of the jumper right down to...
Talented youngster, Terrell Holloway, is averaging 7 a game. An early bomb for him in the rival.
Holloway for 3. Rattles it.
But he plays hard all the time. Holloway responds.
That's Gary McGee is out there. Whoa! How about that?
I wouldn't want to stay in North Carolina, so I think if your coach leaves, you should be able to go to another school without sitting out a year.
Good move, Jones.
I don't think scrappy was a word that you would have described LSU as in the past, but they are very, very tenacious on the defensive end.
Brown.
Watch Holloway's pass. Lions break into the bucket for 2 in the lead.
In a Thanksgiving tournament in Orlando, you can see the skill.
Oh! If they were down in good defensive position. The Lions open on the wing. Book it for 3.
Xavier 1-1 in overtime games. Inside backdoor Crawford.
Get some guys involved. Get a lot of touches at the offensive end. Terrific backdoor cut, though.
The crossover, Holloway.
Crawford has not touched the ball. Inside. Love jams it.
Yeah, play for Pete Gillen. Known for his intensity.
On the court. Offensive substitution. Holloway
turns, flies. Oh, he buried.
Born ready. And this guy's been brilliant as well. Terrell Holloway.
Two pretty good penetrators in Holloway and Crawford. Holloway 3. Oh!
Matched up again, Jim. Tough shot. Wow.
Ball heating it up.
Holloway from the corner. Knocks down it.
Boynton had it stripped, and now Holloway won't miss this one.
Numbers have been interesting. We'll tell you about it in a sec. Freeze fire.
They've got 10 on the shot clock. The Musketeers. Holloway, nice.
I don't like the coach. The city's boring, and I don't like the school. Now he loves everything.
The loose ball, and on the broken play, Terrell Holloway gets a...
Xavier leads it by 8. Holloway, soft.
Needs to get busy with the shot clock down to 7. Shot clock at 4. Holloway penetrates with the left hand. Has all 8 Temple points. McLean, tough catch in transition. And the layup goes.
Little room out there, that's all he needs.
Again, Kevin Anderson was scoreless at halftime. Now he's up to 17. Holloway, tough shot. And he knocks it down.
They usually switch that little pick and roll action. Didn't switch at that time like a
Woody at Memorial Gym, Nashville. Commodores of Vanderbilt with a 1-point lead over the visiting Musketeers until that pass.
Off the ball, he needs to just play basketball.
Holloway with the shot clock down to 7. Shaking and baking with the shot clock at 5. Finger roll.
Or Cassidy, somebody else. Conklin about 7 feet, missing a wide open shot.
Around. Holloway all the way in, off the glass.
9 points for Darius Johnson-Odom. Baseline, McLean. And he...
Outside jump shots for Florida are making noise on the rim. That's not a good sign. And then it's run and rip.
And Iowa here in the Paradise Jam. That's a tough shot off the glass.
Position for the kids. 80-77. Holloway again. Hesitation.
Blocked, but everybody else is a factor defensively.
Holloway back in there for Xavier with McLean. Freeze.
Junior out of Milwaukee. Holloway. Float. Extra pass. And there's Holloway for 3. Tied at 11. Holloway at the other end with the left. Holloway for 3. Takes and hits.
This ever, and he's in the lineup to bring some speed and attack to the goal. Holloway has to give up the dribble. That's a tough 3.
3 seconds between shot and game clock over the top hole. What a tough catch. Brought down by Derek Brown.
Rebound, Anderson comes away with it on the baseline.
Well, Cincinnati's had some opportunities to get offensive rebounds. They just did shoot it again. Holloway finds some room. Stops and goes. There's a follow away.
Pitt's having some matchup problems. They're not able to cope all over the floor. Nice look. How about that?
Minutes. Holloway out behind the 3-point line. He'll wind up deep. Hangs it up and hits. Got some help D by Freeze. And that altered that shot. Xavier now trying to run it down the court. And there's a...
A.J. Raymond's got to handle the ball a little bit here.
Holloway got space in the... Holloway tries the 3.
Wow. Butler, here comes the double team. Sets up Holloway for 3. Got it. Holloway uses the freeze pick, feed to the big guy. Hanks in the air. Oh. Holloway gets Giroux caught on a switch, takes him to the basket, scores with the left hand. Boy Allen comes up way short. Here comes Holloway. Ahead of the pack with the crossover and the finger roll. You mentioned Holloway on the drive.
And Xavier called him on him. And his coach trying to cool him down. Here he is off the shot to open.
When you're not looking.
Boy Allen comes up way short. Here's the hit ahead to Lyons. Throws it down off the feed from Holloway.
Ice the on-ball action forcing Holloway to go down. Here's Freeze on the outside. Got it.
No good. McLean.
Looking for a pick from Walker. He'll take the long ball and got another one.
Pulls it up. Eric throws it back out. Holloway a pull-up. He's got it.
Looking for his angles to try to impact this basketball club, but he's such a well-rounded player, can pass it, but where he's at his best is when he's in attack mode. To Holloway. How nice is his stroke?
Freeze the other way again.
Tell you, Bill Clark for Duquesne has been outstanding with his ability to stroke it from long range.
Gonzaga banging on the offensive glass, and to Holloway pulls up and buries
inside, and Holloway and Anderson, two of the Cousy Award finalists, but off that switch he gets Giroux, and he Holloway looking at the shot clock. It's under 10, backing down, fade away, got it.
stayed with him.
Mark Few is playing the possession. This kid, every time his team needs a basket, he just puts this team on his shoulders, finding gaps to the rim. One of the more clever guards in the country with being able to absorb.
On the shot clock. Holloway loves these kind of moments. With one, he gets the time.
Coming off of that ball screen, we said he should blitz it and get the basketball out of his hands. And to Holloway, so good with the tricky dribble, and then he's
Holloway, feet planted. Holloway, open three. Yes, sir. That's 7 unanswered now for Xavier.
Clip along. Had I known, I would have insisted we get a split screen of him and Slater from Saved by the Bell. Shot clock going down.
To play in the first half. A forgettable half so far for Xavier. Swing pass there. Freeze for
the ability to stop into a jump shot is hard to handle.
Pretty play. Holloway, 24 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. How about this kiss off the glass? That was the big basket that gave Xavier a little breathing room. It still was tough.
He wants the ball to make plays. His will, you cannot define. He wants the ball. Lions to Holloway. A little bit of an on-ball, just a brush screen, and sticks it.
Walks away with the Blackburn McCafferty Trophy. Holloway and the Musketeers. 2 on 3. Holloway bounce pass to McLean.
Fella taking it hard to the rack.
Well, the freshman didn't play really much organized basketball last year.
Kicks it out to Holloway. Fakes the 3 into the paint. Ooh, Kenny Freeze. Nice catch.
Isn't far behind. There he is crossing over Williams this time.
In your body right now, you trust the instincts of Holloway if you're Chris Mack, and he did. Put the ball in 52 hands and said, your potential All-America, your potential.
And Dayton has won 6 of their last 9 games, and Archie Miller will tell you it's all because of the defense.
When you're struggling shooting the ball, you like to get to the basket. You see him get around Kavanaugh, and then Dillard does something that I tell young kids not to do. Don't try to take that charge so far underneath the basket, because you can juke around it, as you see.
Xavier went on that year to the regional final.
Not like Kwame Mitchell, and that he can do so many things for his team. Soak into.
Cooley's back on the floor for Notre Dame.
Low, and you'll see him go around Fabrizis. Fabrizis can't pick up on him. He's a little bit too slow in getting over to Holloway. Hits him on the shoulder.
In the backcourt.
Holloway. Tough. It can be Xavier.
What a shot. This is an amazing shot here. It's a big-time player, though. Making a tough, big shot.
Look at this, Holloway. That pass thrown right to Holloway. Spinning away, taking it in, and giving Holloway.
Xavier picking it up defensively now, Jim, just like their coach talked about.
Holloway saw that pass coming and raised it. Save it toward Adams, but it bounced out high to Holloway.
Went right through Adams' legs, and there's Holloway.
And there's snap ahead, Holloway. Atkins. 52. Here's McCollum.
Breaks and not try to guide it. At least that's my guess.
Holloway hits another.